Alrighty, what's going on, y'all? Welcome back. Welcome to yet another edition of Post MCS Ladder Inside the Mind, where I'm going to be breaking down a full game for you guys from my MCS Ladder run. Today was the final day for the Zero Chill Challenge tournament, which will kick off the first round of it. Will kick off Saturday, November the 22nd. And continue on Saturday, November 23rd. A couple of weeks away from there. Next weekend, the reason why it's not being taken place, they are holding the live event in Madrid, Spain. It's going to be Clef versus Lambo. Winner of that, I believe, wins $50,000. Pretty dope. So that's why it's not next weekend. It's the following weekend. So we have another week and a half or so, a couple of weeks or so to prepare for this tournament. First things first, your boy, we made it. We made it to the +4 in our win differential between wins and losses. I won 4 more games than what I had lost. Finished, I think, with a record of 13-9 overall, which honestly is not too shabby considering that this was the first MCS ladder that I competed this year. Because other ladders I was not able to / didn't plan to, because I had planned for this year to be a hybrid year between Madden and college football. While it is starting to become the case a little bit more now, college football ended up being the way it was. We're actually going back to playing that game starting. Well, we played a little bit last week. We're going to play a little bit more of it this week, and I'm going to start my own YouTube channel on college football stuff. But it was mostly just a personal decision to not play an MCS this year, but obviously that changed. I had said that it was going to be up in the air, and we went ahead and I said we're gonna put our eggs in the basket for MCS, and we're doing it these last 2 tournaments for Zero Chill, and then we have the LCQ starting, or the LCQ as well, which will be at the beginning of next year, I believe, is when those ladders are, so ways away. So not too bad. We finished, I believe, 109th on the leaderboard out of how many people signed up? Like 2,500 people signed up for this tournament. Not too shabby for someone who has a full-time job, not in a crew, didn't play the greatest in some games. I do YouTube content. I edit my own video and content by myself. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. So I'll gladly go ahead and take that. So without further ado, let's go ahead and let's get into it. Once again, we'll start this off by showing you guys the squad that we used. Not much. No, I'm pretty sure nothing changed. Pretty sure nothing changed at all from day 2 to 3 as far as the team goes. We're still rocking Buccaneers team with Breakout, so that's +5 speed for Emeka Muka and Dante Thornton. They're both at 96. Brenton Strange, McCaffrey, which he will be gone from the team for sure, because he was good and terrible for me. He fumbled a couple of times in big situations, but he also made some pretty decent plays for me as well. And Bo Nix as well. Still kind of have a love-hate relationship with him. And then, of course, we have Big Mike, and then the offensive line, once again, just got absolutely shit on this weekend. But all crystal cards are here on this team as well from all 3 releases, so we're getting that maximum speed and the maximum ratings boost there too. That's pretty dope. Master Tactician, the only ability I'm using on offense besides the free ones, besides Pass Protector, Tank, Route Tech. That's all I'm using. Master Tech, nothing else. So I like having Conductor and Playmaker on my quarterback. So no speed boosting either. We did not speed boost once because can't really with Bo Nix. And it's just, I'm pretty sure it's going to be patched. Fingers crossed. So hopefully it gets patched Defensively, nothing changed here either. Didn't change. I didn't change anything at all from day 2 to day 3. We kept the same players. Schweschinger, I'm pretty sure I subbed him in every game at defensive end, so that's great. I got to do something about getting another. Hopefully, they drop another good little linebacker this with the breakout promo that gets like lurk artists for free, so that way we can use him at the other defensive end spot because Xavier Watts just can't catch interceptions at all. I swear to God, I dropped like another 3 or 4 interceptions today by just him literally. It's probably because he's playing defensive end and he's just getting such a dramatic stat like penalty. Like he's just all of his stats are getting hit hard because he's playing so out of position that he just can't even catch picks at all, even though he has pick artists. So that's something that we're gonna have to look into. I didn't really have a problem with like Taylor Mays and Jamal Adams, but I mean, it's whatever. Honestly, it's kind of the risk and reward there. You're using someone who's fast, but you're also using someone who's gonna drop 95% of the picks that they get thrown at. So, but yeah, Monday, they're dropping a Zion McCollum Buccaneer cornerback card. That is going to be a massive acquisition there. I don't know where I'm gonna put him. I kind of want to put him. I really want to put him at safety because I am sick and fucking tired of these two, Bates and Minkah Fitzpatrick. I hate these two with a passion. They both are terrible. I hate them both with all my heart. They don't. They just stay flat. Well, actually, no. Jesse Bates did make a pretty crazy play for me today. I think in the game that I'm going to break it down, he made a pretty good play. Maybe I'm just capping. But yeah, Zion McCollum will definitely be on this team. Once again, Abdul Carter is an absolute stud. Will Anderson's really good too. Schweschinger made some plays. Edrin Cooper, this card is super underrated. Super good for me. Of course, we have Aubrey. I've got a clutch kicker on him. And then this is where we hide Watts. And I might put Watts at actual safety. We'll have to wait and see, though. And then here's where I hide Tyler Newman. So both these guys, my middle linebackers have. Both of them have middle, double or nothing. Bill Carter has it as well, as well as Will Anderson. Everyone else has Stonewall. And that shit doesn't do anything, bro. Everyone should just stop feeding that shit. This does not do anything for knockouts. It doesn't. And then Terrion Arnold has we have pick artists on him, and yeah, Terrion Arnold is by far my best defensive back. It's not even close. He is insane. He is better than Gonzalez, St-Juste, Fitzpatrick, and Bates combined. Like dead ass. He's better than all of them combined. Once again, we are rocking Jets offense, Chargers defense. I might look into switching to a playbook that maybe has 3-2, so that way we can run the annoying ass fucking shedding crazily defense that is dime 3-2. Holy shit, that defense goes fucking nuts. So turn my mouse off real quick. Glitching out on me. There we go. So that is that. Now it is time to get in to the game breakdown. Ooh. Share my screen. Not that screen. This screen. So this game that I'm breaking down for you guys was a pretty insane game. This was my second to last game of the night, the ladders itself. Pretty insane game, like I mentioned. This is when we were at +2. I just lost a pretty tough game the game before. Try to get to +4. We had to win this game to get back to +3. So this game went up against Excluded was his name. That was his PSN name, and they could see our top threes. He kicks the ball off to us to start the game. Mecca Abuka turns it out to the 22-yard line. Once again, we set up. We're coming out in that bunch X nasty. We're on a bunch tight end. All that jazz. Let me see if this is all the way. Yeah, this is the highest quality, I'm pretty sure. So he is coming out. He is in 6-1. That was his primary defense that he ran, I believe. Doing some weird stuff from it. Right there. A little bit of a dangerous pass, but Brenton Strange breaks a tackle there. That was the whatchamacallit play. In Jets. The clear HB seam play or whatever. Kind of my first play go-to. With the tight end corner out there. This is actually a play that I just started implementing here today. And it's one of the it's the motion Y corner play because the tight end, try to get this here. The tight end is on like a steeper corner route. Damn it, I tried. Fuck. I keep fucking up. Come on. But the tight end's on a steeper corner route. There you can see. You can't hot route this tight end. Fuck. You cannot hot route this tight end corner route because when you hot route him to a corner route, he gets like that sharp cutting corner. Where this one's more like the actual wide receiver corner route. I've been starting to run this a lot more. Kind of as a switch stick killer because we have the slot fade here, we have a streak. And then I'm probably gonna do a heavy flood from the backside. So either an in route or drag, and then I can block the running back if I think there's a blitz coming. But honestly, blocking the running back does kind of hurts. Honestly, blocking the running back in this game makes defenses like way better. It's kind of nuts. Sorry, I'm going to be drinking a lot of water in this video. I apologize. As Aaron Rodgers mails a wide open player. Damn, we're getting shit on watching Chargers Steelers. But yeah, this is a play I just started implementing a lot today just because it's similar to the setup that I like out a bunch tight end to run that destroy switch stick. So we're running it out of motion Y corner is what the play is called out of Jets. So might not be the greatest against man right here. Yeah, I see like I blocked the running back, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I blocked the running back and he just gets a free runner over the middle. It's kind of insane. Yeah, it's kind of wild. My right guard just didn't even block him. Look at this shit. Like kind of insane. Oh, we went for it on 4th down and didn't get it. Hell yeah. We get sacked there for a big loss on the second play of the game. Right here, just quick snap them. The Y flat goal line play. Really curious to see if this play gets patched. I mean, yeah, that would be. I wouldn't mind if that play got patched. Honestly, it's pretty unrealistic. So, it got patched in college football, so I'd imagine it's going to be patched in Madden. We get a bunch tight end. Here we go. Audible over it to here. Running the switch stick killer route combination. There you can see it. Stem down corner, slot fade, streak. Looking for them to switch stick to the outside corner and hit the streak up top. Right here, Dante Thornton Jr., baby. Absolute legacy weekend for this dude right here. I thought Brian Thomas Jr. last year during, I think it was the same ladders, Brian Thomas Jr. came out and had a generational run. Nah, this Dante Thornton went on an insane run for me. Was going absolutely loco for me this weekend. He just outruns. You can see he has Darian Porter too. Doesn't fucking matter. He's got Jesse Bates as well. Doesn't fucking matter. Just Dante Thornton's down there somewhere. And we take the lead just like that. He just outruns dudes. It's crazy. So this dude's speed bursts. Get used to seeing this a lot during this game. I don't think they're going to pass the speed burst, but hopefully they pass the QB juke glitch. That needs to be patched. Oh, that shit needs to be patched. I mean, honestly, I would not care if that shit got patched, but honestly, they probably won't patch it. And you see here, he comes out in pistol deuce close. Pistol deuce close is the main formation that he comes out in. As you can see there, he's got Emeka Egbuka at running back, so he's running the gadget package with Egbuka at running back. So he's going to be audibling up to different formations. But his main primary play would be running, I believe, a halfback zone, which he does not here. He's going to be audibling to bunch tight end. I don't know exactly what playbook he was in. Right there, Greg Olsen just absolutely fucking fries, and I give up a touchdown in one play, so that kind of sucks. My biggest struggle right now is like when these dudes flip the formation, it's just so hard to get adjustments off and everything. What they can snap the ball at the speed of light, which kind of sucks. And he misses a field goal. He misses an extra point, which that's actually huge. That's actually a huge miss right there for him. So in a sense, that's kind of a good thing that we get the lead by 1 here. The special teams is looking pretty in shambles for both of us right now. So back on our second drive, and we're only a minute and 15 seconds into the game. We run Y flat goal line again. I block the running back again. And just look at the fucking D line absolutely just destroy me. Did he send 6? Yeah, he did. He gave up a touchdown though. I had Dante Thornton open for a touchdown. Let's see. That's what I was looking for too. He gave it up, but he got pressure there in time. So another second down and super long here for us, which we had in our first drive. Tough pass there. Thought I had enough inside leverage, but just a bad pass lead. Bonix sails it. 3rd and 18, back to the or to the corner play, which is not good against man, and I just get bagged there. Pretty bad decision by me. A 4th down and long, back to bunch tight end we go. Trying to catch him slipping. Also been experimenting with the running back post route as well, and that's actually been pretty damn good. It's a really good route that they use or like has to respect, especially if they're running any sort of heavy blitz and man where they're like maybe potentially leaving the running back unmanned. So it's a really good route that I'm going to start to implement a lot more. That's kind of we're flooding one side of the field, but then hey, we're bringing a backside look that could potentially do pretty well. And right there, we actually do hit the corner or the post route to the running back. Get a couple of yards short of a first down there. It was a good read. So the only thing that was actually kind of open on the play, and we were just a couple of yards short. So he gets a stop just like that. And here was his bread and butter, doing this shit. He's trying to speed boost. Ran what? Halfback zone. He was trying to speed boost his way out of there every single rip. At a time, it didn't happen. I had McConkey about to score a touchdown for the Chargers. Great. Oh, almost did. Never mind. The audible's the bunch strong, so he might have been in Chargers playbook, possibly. He's just moving the ball up and down the field at will. Greg Olsen with almost already 100 yards in the first 3 minutes. Something I haven't seen before. I probably should have had my nickel corner flip to the other side the entire game, and I think I started to do that towards the middle of the game. So he's just trying to speed boost pretty much every single time. Get down at 6. I need to just work on a lot. Right here he flips, so we were flipping back with him. I get stuck and switch sticked onto Christian Gonzalez, and he just throws a streak to Randy Moss for a touchdown. I wanted to get switched on to Schweschinger right here, but it wouldn't let me for whatever reason. I got switched on to Gonzalez, and doesn't get any easier does not get any easier than that for this dude. There's a yard out, or he goes for 2 here. Big 2-point conversion to keep this a 5-point game. See what he does. He audibles out to bunch tight end. I don't really know what. This shit's all sort of fucked up. Runs the bubble screen flat. Should have probably been a pick. It was close. Back on offense. Trying to gain momentum back here. Right here, we're flipping our bunch X nasty, putting our tight end on a post route. This is the motion dig under play, I believe, is what I called. Motion spot HB under. That's what we called. So it has a tight end motion. Once we flip it, we audible right away and put the tight end on a post. I like stemming it up once with the right stick or with the left stick. That way it gets a little bit more depth. And here's the route combination we rock out with. So the little sneak route to McCaffrey, gain only a yard. Back at it again. We do the same exact play. So I block the running back again. Dante Thornton, though. Pass lead increase at the small. Pass lead straight out to the right. Wide open for the touchdown. It's, once again, that is Darian Porter. 96 speed getting fried. By 96 speed. So, yeah. Back on top by 2. Gets out to about the 28. I wish that happened every single snap, but I think he ran zone, or sorry, he ran dive that time. Right here, I switch up to zone, and decent defense there. Didn't flip the nickel corner, so we had him over there on the short side of the field, but actually kind of worked out. There we go. We flip it this time. It's just possible to get adjustments off this game unless, well, doesn't look like he has a whatchamacallit. Yeah, dude's just wide open. He has en route wide open. What was this? That was actually not bad. That was actually not a bad. That was like Seattle or some shit, right? Verticals. Okay, like that was third down. Now it's fourth down. Now he audibles back over to bunch strong. Cover 3, making adjustments here. Sending 4 primarily. I think he does have 2 pass protectors, so won't probably get. Yeah, you can see the pass protector does light up right there, and he throws right at us. And we get called for PI. Fucking bullshit. Didn't even touch him until right when I went to go for a pick. Perfect switch stick. They just bail him out, and I was pissed. I was pissed because that was our stop that we needed right there. That was our stop. And then, like, look at this shit, man. Look at this. This is just corny. It's trash. Really, it's just trash. That speed boost shit. My personal opinion on it, I don't think it should be in the game. It's not realistic at all to just get a 10,000 speed boost or 10,000 point speed burst by just flicking your stick left and right. That's just really not stick. It's not stick. It should not be in the game. But I like doing it, so everyone does it. That's my personal opinion on the matter. There he runs RPO. Gets caged. No huddles. Runs zone again. Just easy, and like you see, he's just trying to be cute with it. At this point, he really is. Like, okay, it's whatever. Be cute all you want, I guess. Ottawa's bunch tight end runs the bubble screen. Does not put the flat on it, so, and he scores. Ends up scoring a touchdown on that. So, yeah, not a whole lot of defense in this one to start, obviously. And he speed move glitched with this corner with Arch Manning there. That's his quarterback, or Archie Manning is his quarterback. So Another missed 2-point conversion. So he scored 3 times, but he's still only up by 4 points. We get a kick return out to the 32. Once again, running the dig HB under play with the tight end post route. He leaves it. He doesn't see it. Brenton Strange, best tight end in the game. Unfortunately, doesn't get the greatest rack animation. He also switched there at the end. He saw it. And get a big gain to 36. Motion over here. This time we're in choice. Starting to see that he is starting to run a little bit less man. Never mind. He runs it again. Dante Thornton Jr. again. Touchdown again. 3 touchdowns to Dante Thornton Jr. And I'm very curious to see. I want to see what his stats are looking like now, post day 3, because I threw so many touchdowns. As there, Rodgers throws yet another interception. Steelers might be frauds. We might be frauds. Wow. My items here. And where are you, Mr. Thornton? We are. By the way, this card will be, Dante Thornton Jr. will be the #1 card on the season 3 list. And I don't think there's going to be a debate about that. In terms of him, in terms of my favorite cards on the, in terms of favorite cards of season 3, he's automatic. He's already going to be #1. So, 17 games with him. He has 28 catches, 20 touchdowns. He already has 3 in this game, I'm pretty sure. 3 touchdowns. Back to zone he goes. Back to the speed burst he goes. Not much I can do, man. Really not much I can do. He has to be the one that fucks shit up, honestly. Actually, I don't even think this is counting the fucking. This is not even. This doesn't count the stats and stuff, and what doesn't count whatchamacallit. It doesn't count head to head. Play a friend. It doesn't count play a friend. So he probably has like 30 or like 50 touchdowns actually. Because it only tracks online head to head. As find this shit. You know huddles. So I'm pretty sure his RPO revive flat or the wheel. I try to switch stick to that. Yeah, he runs. That's the shapeshifter running back from Patriots. I don't know who it is, but he scores just like that. Goes for 2 again. Speed burst. Tries to get too cute with it, man. Misses again. He scored 4 times already and 0 for 4. He missed the field goal, missed the extra point, and 0 for 3 on 2-point conversion. So back and forth, back and forth. Name of the game here, back and forth. Right here we run spacing switch. Honestly, starting to run less spacing switch just because the running back just doesn't get, like, everyone knows how to stop it, right? That's the first thing everyone tries to stop when people run Bon Tex Nasty is spacing switch. The running back just doesn't get that good animation as consistently anymore. He just doesn't. That was a pretty wild, pretty crazy switch stick, but we had the body positioning there with Dorton. Honestly, he shouldn't have switched, or he shouldn't have left it because okay. Super close to getting out there by ourselves. Already up to 300 yards passing almost in the first half, which is insane. Y flat goal line here. Don't really know what we were doing right here. Once again, I blocked the running back, and just look at what this does to the defense. Probably, maybe because I'm on empty protection against 6-1, I probably should be on base. Because clearly they are just getting absolutely shit on. I mean, offensive line isn't blocking anybody, so I probably should have got off empty protection. I don't think he's really stunning. He's just mostly overload blitzing me. That time he only sends 4. Ooh, tough pass, just a little bit overthrown. Let's see what I had here. That was the slot fade. I had a Buka. Oh, I had a Buka, but I tried to go for the bomb up top. Look at how good this route combination is. So good, man. Like, look at this. So much that you have to fend in like the post route. I think I had Dante Thornton Jr. again. We overthrew the slot fade. That's such an amazing route combination to get your opponent to fuck up on the switch stick. Now we go back to drive Y corner. Trying to do kind of the same concept here. We see it again. That time we do hit Mike Evans. Tough catch once again. He saw it again. Did I have maybe Darian Porter again, potentially? See, like he switch sticked it and he has to choose. Does he switch it to the streak or does he give up the slot fade? And that time he just barely gives up the slot fade. And I definitely could have thrown the corner out. Like, this is such a dominant route combo, man. You see, he switched on to St. Juice and then switched back up. It was just too late. Such an amazing route combination that I'm going to start just abusing. It's way better. I think it's way better than the corner route slot fade streak. I like corner route streak slot fade. That is so much better. As we muffle punt. I mean, this is just embarrassing. My God. Nice. Back down now to the goal line. Shout out. Oh, this is Munch tight end. Munch tight end. He actually kind of. Wow, okay. That shade down man played the shit out of that. Only getting a yard on the bunch tight end bubble screen. This is mesh right here. Once again, I am anticipating that he's going to be running shade down man, which he kind of does. Doesn't have the greatest user there. We're able to get Dante Thornton open. He switched stick to someone. He switched stick over to the running back. Okay. And Dante Thornton Jr., that's his 4th touchdown of the game. Oh, man. I mean, this card he's generational, man. Hey, I'd say he's probably scored like 50 touchdowns for me. He probably scored like at least 30 this weekend. Back on offense, he goes back to this absolute just clown show shit with the speed bursting, man. And honestly, it's just sad that this is a lot of people's offense. Like, it really is sad. That and the QB juking speed burst, like that shit's just so garbage. And it's good. It should be getting patched. Hopefully the patch drops on Thursday. It's either going to drop this Thursday or next Thursday. I'm guessing it's probably going to drop next Thursday. They usually, I mean, let's look at this shit, man. Like there's just nothing the AI can do. The AI has no idea how to fucking respond to this. Like, look at this. Like, he just has him. He has he's the puppet, and he's pulling the strings of my AI by speed bursting. It's like he has 140. I mean, this brings back the run game. Like, this is not the run game. This is just garbage. It's true fucking trash, and everyone knows it. But you got to do it to have success in this game. Sad, but it's true. I'm kind of running run defense here since he's kind of chewing the clock. He does get ball out of half as well. Like, look at this. Nothing. He can literally score at will on me. He literally can score at will running this shit. It's like, look at the pursuit is already bad enough on defense in this game. Add on top of this shit, like, it's next to impossible to stop it. Next to impossible unless he fucks up, which he did right there. Like, unless he fucks up, there's no stopping this shit. Unless he gets, once again, if you get too cute with shit, like, and right here, I probably should have audible, and right there he actually tried to speed the QB juke, which he successfully did right into Abdul Carter. Crazy what happens when he actually has to pass the ball. The 4th down, huge play here. Monstrous play. 30 seconds left in the half. I'm running zone here primarily. The audible is over to watch that in. See what he does here. Cover. Defense setup is good. Switch stick perfectly. Great switch stick. Great switch stick. Bad switch stick. No time at all. Had to cover. I probably should have switched down to guard. I mean, if I switch down, I'm going to give up Greg Olsen anyways. I thought he was going to throw it to Greg Olsen there at the last second. They come down, and he throws it back over to Kupp and scores a touchdown. Broken play, broken touchdown. With less than 30 seconds to go. So big score there from him. He kicks out of the back of the end zone, so we get at the 35-yard line. Once again, we're audibling over. See what he runs right here. Setting 5 out. Honestly, does a lot better against this. And I waited a little bit too much, a little bit too long right there. I had it. Ooh, yeah, I was going to pass it that inside for it. That was going to be a touchdown. It was going to be a touchdown, I promise. Let's get back to the drive wide corner play. Just absolutely. Oh my God, he was giving it up again, but we got shedded again. I waited a little bit too much, a little bit too long. Probably could have taken the zig route by my solo receiver, but we didn't. Tough play. Right here we go to choice, and we run this everyone's favorite route combo out of it. He does a shitty job switch sticking around. And now we're basically in field goal range because we have Brandon Aubrey who has 96 kick power. So he can make it when we're on the 43. He can make it from here. We're trying to get one more good play here. Back to our favorite, now probably favorite route combination. And we get him over the top again for the 5th time. It's Dont'e Thornton Jr. I mean, look at how good this shit is, man. Just look at how good, and just look at how much of a just brain freeze this dude has. Like, look at this. He switches over. I could have thrown a Buka. I probably should have thrown a Buka. Doesn't matter. Dont'e Thornton Jr. is literally just faster than everybody on the fucking field. This route combo, like, this is just so good. This route combination today won me literally they won me every game. It's so dominant. It's such an amazing route combination that just confuses the shit out of dudes. Like, if they switch stick one thing, they're gonna give up the other. It is really just the best switch sticking concept, like switch stick beater in this game, because we all know if it's someone who's good at switch sticking you know it. And this dude's okay at it, but even here it puts him in a real mind fuck with the switch stick. So right here, good thing I backed everyone off. I probably should have stayed out of the gap here with my user because I knew he can do that. He can speed burst out like crazy. And we go to the half here. Up by 4 in a game where there's been absolutely no defense. Back over to bunch tight end. Right here, I'm not even worried about blitzing him. We're just going to send 4 and play a little bit of coverage here with some man. So he's no huddling. Back to pistol deuce close. Runs the screen again, but that time, illegal man downfield. Beep, 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 beep. Back that ass up. 10-yard penalty, 2nd down. Once again, just anticipating the run. Trying to scrape as best we can. That's the best run defense that we've had all game right there. Minkah Fitzpatrick. Oh my God, he made a fucking play. A very impressive play. It's 3rd and 20. 3rd and 20. Audibles over to bunch strong. Getting things set up. Good switch stick by us. Emeka Egbuka, though, is wide open. See what happened. What happened here? Was there a busted coverage? Not really. Not really. I mean, I played decent defense. Buka's him, bro. This his Mecha Buka was on fire. He was going ape shit with the Mecha Buka. No huddles once again. I saw what I liked. I saw what I liked. Right here, yeah, you see, I'm like, this is the shit I'm talking about. I'm just so ass at this right now. Just like knowing when to flip and to not flip. Because he's already kind of glitching out my auto flip as it is, so I don't even need to fucking re-audible when he's in this, when he goes to bunch tight end. It's only when he goes to bunch strong. Right here, finally getting some decent run defense out of this. Xavier Watts makes the play there. 3rd down and 9 once again. Can we sniff a stop? Right here, I am anticipating. Well, now he goes to bunch strong. Right here is where I need to flip my defense. Flip the defense. Or he flips his offense. That's good, I think. Everyone's manned up. We have a couple of zones. We have a deep blue as well. He tries to speed burst out with his quarterback, but this is the best defense against that. And luckily, we were able to contain him. This is why I like this defense, man, because it's just so good at preventing the speed burst from being a thing. Right there, we flip. And ooh, see that shit happens a lot where the user slides and potentially goes off sides. Right here, he does not have conductor, it looks like, so that's good. Arch Manning does not have, and right there, he hits us with his own, whatchamacallit, passing increase on small streak for a touchdown. Pretty easy there. He clicks on, really good click on there. That's something I need to do as well. That's cost me a few times, is clicking on to that. Like, especially if it's like a 50-50 pass. Like, if I click on there myself and swerve a little bit more to the outside right at the end, that's going to help prevent potential interceptions from happening. So that's something I got to work on, because I threw a bunch of interceptions by, and once again, we stopped them on a 2-point conversion. I threw a lot of interceptions on streaks because I wasn't clicking on to the receiver. Like, if I click on in some cases, that's going to help. So, all right, down by 2. First possession out of half for me. Running kind of just an improvisational. And there's Christian McCaffrey with a crazy play. That's the give and take with McCaffrey, man. He'll make plays like that, but then he'll also fumble. Good play by us. Mecha Buka wide open. Get off me, little boy. Get off of me. Get off of me, man. Once again, we go to the same. Well, this time we do mesh spot. He's lost on defense. This beautiful pass there. Spam that A button. Spin. And this is the Emeka Egbuka and Dante Thornton Jr. show out here. They're the only 2 players in this game right now that are making plays, man. Like, it's just that and like Brenton Strange. Those are the 3 top players in this entire tournament that are making plays. Back up by 5 once again. Like, it's huge. Like, we should be tied up, but he's missed all of his 2-point conversions, and once again missed that kick at the beginning of the game. So that's huge. He actually should be up, I think, by 1. He kicks his extra point each time. I think he'd be up by 3. I think. I'm not sure. Good defense by us, finally. He's juking. Somehow is able to throw that ball away. God, Lord have mercy. Please patch that dumb shit this upcoming patch. Please. You know what they should just do? Remove the ability to juke. Y'all remove y'all nerf spin cycle, right? With the 6'4" receivers. Y'all nerf that shit. How about you just nerf being able to spin and juke with the quarterback behind the line of scrimmage like it was before? And this problem goes away. There it is. That's your solution. No juking, no spinning. Disable it. It's trash. It's broken your game. There you go, EA. There's your fix. It's not that hard. So we think it is. Looking like he's IDing someone. Good switch by us. Great defense. He tries to swerve inside. Overthrow. 3rd and 10. We're getting this dude to consistently 3rd downs. It's just unable to get out the field after that. It's so easy to move the ball. Right here, we flip. And yeah, I was ready for that. If Fitzpatrick just dropped the pick. Sucks. Audible's back over to Bunch right here. I need to. There we go. Let's see. Move. We do. Let's see what we do. Let's see what goes on here. Let's see what happens. Hey, Terrion Arnold, the crossman from hell. Terrion Arnold is my slot corner. And he was manned up to the running back. This is actually perfect fucking defense. That was he screwed himself by running that route combo. Because he just led his running back to Terrion Arnold. He honestly should have put him on a streak. He would have had that would have been a better play. Biggest play of the game is a stop for us and a pick 6, and we go up by 12. So humongous, huge play there. But it's nowhere near done. 7 more minutes to go. That's like 70 minutes in an actual game. Decent defense again. Oof. Djax. 1 play touchdown. Go for 2 once again. Try to make it a 4-point game. Runs the flat. It's down with Moss instantly. Finally converts to 2-point conversion. He'd be up right now if he would have not gone for 2 every single time. Like he would have 50, I think he would have 55 points, honestly. Arabuka, oh, so close to getting out. We were one little speed burst away from getting out and scoring a touchdown. So back on offense, once again, 428 yards of passing for us. Back to Bunch tight end. He has not been able to stop this all day long. And there's that running back post route I was talking about. That is such an amazing route. Because everything's getting like this right here is probably my favorite route combo in the game right now. So like the here's my mouse. Where is it? Slot fade, streak, stem down corner, drag route, post route. Just such this amazing route combination. Like look at this. Like he just has no clue how to defend this. And I could have thrown B. Let's see. Could I have thrown the? Yeah, easily we could have thrown the corner out. We could pretty much throw the corner out every single time. Unless you see them go and switch stick to it. Such an amazing route combination. So it's so good. So freaking good. And let's see what we run here. Back to the clear scene play, which we might honestly start to chalk a little bit. Never mind, it's so good. And that's what I was talking about right there. That's what I'm talking about earlier. I didn't click on it all. I probably should have. Because I felt like I got a good... Well, he clicked on actually pretty well, too. Yeah, he got a crazy... That was a good click on by him, and that should have been a touchdown. Oh, man, I'm kind of pissed off about that. That should have been a touchdown. But that's what I was talking about earlier. I should have clicked on there with my receiver to get it. Unfortunately, we didn't. And that's the end result. So that's what I need to work on right there is clicking on to that pass lead increase and catching it myself. All day, he has all day there. Finds a little drag route to Cooper Kupp. Second down and 5. Let's see what he runs here. Looks like it's going to be the bubble screen. Try to get out there with Schwessinger. Good tackle though by Minka Fitz. That was potentially a huge tackle. Could have saved like 30 or 40 more yards right there if he didn't. Winding down the third here. Good defense. Never mind. I try to get lucky there with the. You can see he clicks on himself way sooner than me, like right there, and then I click on late. So he's got that shit. He scored on that 3 times in a row. So I'm like, yeah, probably should chalk, man. Right there, I should have clicked on just a split second sooner. Would have been able to cut the ball off and picked it off like he did earlier. So, but yeah, that's the importance right there of clicking on. Because if I clicked on there before, I would have had the touchdown. He clicked on, was able to pick it off. I didn't. I clicked on too late. He clicked on early on that exchange. He takes the lead. Up by 4. Once Eric Dickerson out of bounds, just shy of the goal line. And it's a 3-point game still. Right here, we're switching up the route combo a little bit. We're running spacing to kind of switch things up. Should have hit that end route way sooner than that, but we getting a first down anyways. So clock is ticking. We take it though to the 4th. 100 points scored in 3 quarters. And 26 in a nutshell. But he's back in 6-1. Actually, no, I think he was in 6-1 full time. I mean, this defense, I'm not gonna lie to you, 6-1's not good this year. It's just not. Like you need to have at least 5 or 6 DBs on the field every single play. So 6-1's good if you're facing. I mean, dude, no, even with speed bursting, even 6-1's ass because you have 6 down linemen. You just run a fucking outside zone to the right or left and speed burst, you're gone. 6-1 ain't it. Maybe like a red zone defense, but it's not good this year. Yeah, you can play safeties at outside linebacker here, but it's just not good. Not a good defense this year, honestly. Well, back to look who it is yet again. How many touchdowns is that in this game? Like 6? 5? 6? This is way too easy, man. Like he has DRC manned up to him, and DRC or no, that's Minka Fitzpatrick. Yeah, this is Brian Thomas on steroids from last year, bro. And his name is Dante Thornton Jr. Yeah, I'm starting to realize that base protection is definitely the move against 6-1. We're gonna chalk base empty protection. I think empty protection's good against 3-2. I started to realize that base protection's terrible against that shit because your offensive line just gets shedded like crazy. But then switching it to empty definitely helps out for what I observed. No, Yaudible's over there, but I'm not gonna be flipping the formation because I'm just gonna switch to the right anyways. Do there, boom. Slot fade by him there. Great read. I had my outside corner in a hard flat, I think. Yeah, he definitely was. Or maybe the soft spot was just playing terribly. Back to bunch strong he goes. Once again, I don't flip here. Oh, I do flip at the last second. Kind of risky. And a quick snaps me there. Good defense by us. Did definitely not have the shell that I wanted on the field there, but we got a good shed. Second down to 10. Looking to get the crucial stop. Is the running back out? I see it late. Good read by him. We were so close to getting to there and potentially causing a knockout, but we didn't. Gains the first down. I don't know what playbook is he. He might be in the Washington playbook. I think he's in Washington. I think he is. Ooh, he had his street or his drag was wide open. That was going to be a touchdown. Because that was going to be a touchdown, but luckily we tackled him. Got to his QB. We're like, I'm getting good pressure in this game. Like this defense is just so good for just consistent pressure. Right there, it's like, look at that. We got a free runner. Like it's just consistently random at times. Free runner right there. Yeah, that's just such a good defense, man. I don't want to leave it. Right there, here's what I'm talking about. Watch what happens. Look what happens to my user on this play. I'm not controlling him at all. He just moves down into the gap, or he moves down towards the offensive lineman like a dumbass. I literally bought a new controller like a month ago because the controller I was using before had stick drift. That kind of looked like stick drift to me. I don't know. Right here, you can see I do it. It doesn't happen. It was going to happen again, and luckily that time I clicked on to the other linebacker. But that is just so dumb. That happens a lot, especially when they flip the formation, change formations. And right there, that's what I was talking about earlier with Jessie fucking Bates making a huge play. He playmakers Deshaun Jackson. Jessie Bates breaks on it like crazy. He gets the pick. Let's see. I saw it as well, but then Jessie Bates went to it and boom. Great play. That was just a massive stop for us. Keep it a 5-point game with the ball. And I'm just honestly just trying to take the top off the defense once again, man. Trying to take the top off the defense right here. I switched it up a little bit. He gets switched on to his outside corner. And he fucks himself. And Mike Evans, with the easiest touchdown of his career, walks into the end zone. 62 big ones. 62. Now 63. Left. Or with 4 minutes to go in the game. Massive swing. Massive turn of events here. He could have gone up by 58 he could have gone up by like 3. And so we're up by 12. Once again, I fuck up now. Switch stick. It switches me on to Gonzalez. He's out. Luckily, Moss is not as fast as he was last week, and Minkah Fitzpatrick was able to catch up to him. Hey, I've been dogging on Minkah Fitz and Jessie Bates, but hey, last 2 plays, Bates made the best interception of his life, and Minkah Fitz hawked down Randy Moss for a game-saving touchdown. So kudos to those guys, I guess. That was, what was that? Just verticals? Oh, that was the deep post play, I think. Let's see. Yeah. Good play. I switched stick over to the right. He hit that up the middle. Good play by him. He's down by 5. He needs to get this. This is a must-get 2-point conversion for him. Speed bursts out with his quarterback. And that time he's actually able to finally... What happened right here? What happened? Oh no, the contain he just ran by the contain. This is why I should have always sending 4 is so much better than sending 5 in this game because of that shit. So if I sent 4 right there, like the defensive end's gonna sack him. Because the defensive ends take insanely wide contain angles, as you've seen, as we've broken down the last 2 nights. So he gets another 2-point conversion, which he's been going for all game. So he's down by 4. Trying to get another touchdown here to ice this game. We're also trying to, once again, take the clock with us as well, because it is 3.5 minutes to go. We are up by 4. We have the ball, so we got to get this clock going here. Now he switches to double mug. Looks like he's in 3-3 double mug. Right there. I tried to do a little RPO action myself. I tried to hit Dante Thornton on the streak there. Pretty shitty play call, though, in retrospect. We got the clock moving. Back to mess spot we go. Looks like I'm sending 5 out. Christian McCaffrey is wide open. Christian McCaffrey is wide open. We overthrow the touchdown. So yeah, he's just playing a cloud flat on the right side of the field. Christian McCaffrey was so fucking open, man. And we threw that instead because I've been throwing a Dante Thornton Jr. all game. So big, massive, gigantic play. 3rd and 15. Spacing switch, drag route to the tight end, gain about half of it back, get to him 4th and manageable. Biggest play of the game coming up right here for both of us. Audible bunch tight end. We run the same route combo that's killed him all game long, and he gets pressure at the best time possible. This time he went to dollar. Look at the double or nothings at the end. Just go ape shit. Look at that. I was gonna McCaffrey was gonna be open. He switched stick over. He fucked up the switch stick again. And his double or nothings went absolutely loco at the end right there. I'm gonna see if there's a playbook in this game that has dime 3-2 and nickel 2-4 double mug. I don't think there is, but we'll see if there is. That time he tried to run out of the pocket a little bit too late. That time we sent 5. The send 5 actually worked. 2nd and 18 here. Clock is ticking. Bunch tight end. Let's see what he calls right here. Basically running the cover 3 Mabel or cover 3 Cloud. Switch stick up. Good play by him. Hit a backside dig there at the sticks and gains like 30 yards. And I believe that's the last play. No, he snapped another play before the 2-minute warning. And it was the bubble screen. Great. Like, damn, Terry Arnold's the best. Terry Arnold's the best DB in the game, bro. FC enough. I mean, I'm sure Darian Porter will be the best. I mean, when we're able to get him Thursday, but Terry Arnold for me is the best. And then once again, we're going to be getting Zion McCollum. Zion McCollum, the brother of Tristan McCollum. We're going to be getting him tomorrow. So Buck Steam Team. Lifeage. Well, we're also getting Travis Hunter too. So yeah, that's going to be fun. Bro, we actually won't even be able to use Travis Hunter for the tournament, man. Because the tournament this promo is going to be over once the tournament begins. Because it's, well, no, it actually might be still going on. Actually, no, it's not. It really isn't. 3rd and 10 once again. Kind of in shambles here. I'll we get my defense set up. Cover 3 Cloud, pretty much. Man up the running back. Ooh, boy. Oh yeah, you see he was throwing to the running back. I was using it, and then I peeled up to the tight end. We got pressure there. We got pressure there. And And now here is not really the ball game, but here is yet another scenario where we have a huge opportunity for a stop on our hands. 4th and 10. Up by 4. He's got to get this to save the game for him. Once again, only sending 4. Send more, send 4. That's my motto. He motions the running back out. Luckily, out of this, I can man up the running back with the D end. So with the D ends here, we can't man them up to receivers, but we can man them up to the running back, which I've been doing a lot. I did that shit a lot today because like we face so much bunch X nasty that manning up the running back is crucial, especially against spacing switch. So we man up Schlesinger here on Dickerson. And I'm going to switch stick to the right, which we do here. Great fucking defense. Great defense by us. Take a look at this. We switch stick. He has Moss open. He sees it just a little bit too late. The pressure's getting there. And there's Edgerrin Cooper, man. Edgerrin fucking Cooper. Oh, you can see, look at that. Look at what happened to his center. So I went and engaged with his center. Then my other linebacker engaged. And then he came in untouched. And then Edgerrin Cooper came in untouched. That was beautiful. I was actually wanting to switch stick up right here because I saw the crossing route from Abuka. I switched the corner route though. I wanted to switch back up to take away the crossing route. But we got pressure there just in time. Sent 4 dudes. When send more, send 4. That is my motto with defense in this game. Because it is so much better pressure. It's so much better. Hey, look at us do a little bit of gotcha bitch type shit with Abuka, gadget running back. I form wings, so we're fucking up your auto flip. Beautiful. He's bringing his safety down in the box. Pause. Kind of running the same run defense that we are. I actually subbed in McCaffrey there, so that way I couldn't fumble. So now we're burning his timeout. 2nd down and 8. I probably should have gone down a little bit quicker, but hey, I just wanted to ensure that we got in the field goal range off that run. I definitely could have scored a touchdown, but I wanted to take the clock out. So now he's down to 1 timeout. We're gonna try to end the game right here. Try to end the game. We come out and bunch side in. I haven't shown him this all game. We're gonna do the motion cross post flip trick, right? We're gonna we're gonna audible to motion cross post. Right here, I put my outside receiver on a this is the what is this called? This is the this is the short crossing route. But this inverts to kind of like the spacing switch out route, and it gets a really sharp cut. It's kind of like the speed out from last year, but it's not as overpowered as the speed out was last year, but it's actually really good. But that's where we put Abuka on right here. I'm kind of improving with the rest of the route combo. So we go streak, post, return, and then we have the sneak route as well that he has to kind of respect. Right there, that's what I was looking at the whole time, and we were so close to getting to icing the game right there. I honestly could have thrown McCaffrey. Let's see. Yeah, I could have thrown McCaffrey, but we were so close to getting it. So close right there. Now it's 4th and inches, and we're going for it. No questions asked here. Going for the dub. Start off in bunch tight end. We audible over. Once again, the motion cross post. This time we put Mike Evans on the speed drag. Going to the outside. And we kind of improv the rest of the route combo. Return route. I actually blocked the tight end because I know he's probably going to send a lot of pressure here because he's trying to get a stop. He sends everybody. He clicks on to Dante Thornton, or clicks on to Porter. Another case right there where I should have clicked on myself. And a great interception by him. So I actually give him life. And right here, I'm not going to lie, I was kind of shitting myself because I thought, oh my God, did I just fuck myself? Well, we'll have to wait and see right here. 34 seconds. He has no timeouts. He's in tight open. Runs just straight up verticals. Should have been a pick. We're turning this into a cover 4. That's pretty much what we're doing here. I probably should do this every play against this and just like switch stick. And boom goes the dynamite. Intentional grounding. Game is over. Tyler Nubin comes in untouched. Did we send 5? We sent 5 when it mattered the most. You can see the running back is just doing nothing. He has to scramble for his life. He has 2 feet in the back of the end zone. And that's how we win the game. That is how we win the game. So, yes, I gave up 59 points, but we got like 3 or 4 stops. And we got the stop. We got the biggest stop when it mattered the most. So, in a game where the public perception is that there is absolutely no defense, there is some defense. There is some. Not much, but there is some. That is it. Once again, this game got me back to the record of 12-9. Our last game, we ended up winning. We put belt to ass to our opponent. Made him quit out, I believe, in the third. If I'm not mistaken. Take a look here. Once again, another dude ran mind coverage, and this Dante Thornton Jr. Yeah, in this game, I threw 7 touchdowns in our last game. That got us to +4. That got us to where we're at, which is fringe top 100. So, yeah, this is overall. Oh man, nothing's better. Nothing's better than ladders, man. The ups, the downs, the highs and lows, the trials and tribulations, the wanting to rip your hair out to fucking dominating dudes like we did. So glad that we played, and definitely wholeheartedly regret not playing the first couple of ladders of the year. That will not be a thing next year. We're gonna be putting our head down. We're gonna be competing in everything next year, all while trying to work a full-time job, all while maybe playing college football on the side here and there. So, super excited, or super glad. Had a really good performance this weekend. Put up a lot of points. Played extremely well on offense. I had a really rough stretch yesterday where it was bad. I just couldn't do anything. And that's what happens sometimes. You do have stretches where if you don't have any confidence at all, it's going to hurt. I did go through a stretch of that yesterday, and it really sucked. But we were able to overcome that big time. Today even started off rough. We lost our first 2 games. I was trying to only play maybe 1 or 2 games today, but we ended up having to play like 6 or 7. Luckily, though, we were able to clutch things out, won our last 3 games to get to that +4 mark to get us near the top 100. We played 23 games or whatever is what I played. Finished 13-9, so no, 22 games. A good amount of games. I was doing the math, and I was predicting we'd probably play at least 20, so ended up getting to 22, which is always good. Some dudes just played 8 games. They tapped out after 8. I could have tapped out after 8, but I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I want to play some of the best players in the world, and that's what happened. That's what we did. We are going to have a decently high seed. I don't know exactly what it's going to look like. Because they have to reorder the bracket and everything. So basically, I got to subtract 109 from 30. Sorry, we got to subtract 109 minus 32. So we will be the 77 seed in the bracket. The 77 seed is where we will be when the bracket releases, and they usually don't release the bracket until like the night before the tournament. I don't think so. But I don't know I don't know. That's how it was last year. I don't know if it's changed at all this year, but maybe they'll release the bracket this weekend. You know, they got to do like all auditing and all this different stuff, finalize everything, make sure it's all good to go before the tournament actually starts. So that usually takes some time, at least a week or so. That's gonna do it for me. These were fun. These were really great to do. These are gonna be the Inside the Mind videos from here on out. We're just gonna live stream. I'm not gonna do these in video form anymore, where I edit them because they take way too long to edit. So we might as well just do this on stream for you guys here on YouTube. Once again, these VODs will stay up on the YouTube side of things. Twitch, I don't have my VODs on, unfortunately, so you can rewatch this though on my YouTube page if you so choose. So that's gonna do it for me. We'll be back again tomorrow. I'm probably going to be on college football tomorrow. Trying to put belt to ass to those shitters over there. Get my team better. And then we'll be back on Madden. I might take Tuesday off potentially. I'll have to wait and see how I feel. But it was a long weekend. A lot of Madden, a lot of hours logged on this game, so kind of want to take a small little break before we hit the ground running with the limbs. So that's kind of what I was thinking. But well, we'll wait and see how I feel. If I feel fine, we'll play. But as of now, I'm not entirely sure. But tomorrow I'll be on college football. We'll play that. And then Tuesday, we'll be back on Madden. Next YouTube video, gotta try to get that out at some point in the next few days. Well, hopefully, we'll see. And yeah, that's it. GG's to everyone. A lot of work a lot of improvements to make, a lot of work to do. Short amount of time to do it. But we're gonna do it. We'll see you guys tomorrow.